All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to talk about what Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s team had to say about Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia and the big hoopla around catch weights and rehydration clauses. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the 135-pound division where there's a lot of crybabying going on. And over the fight between Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s team, and that is people that were with Floyd Mayweather Jr. at the time that he fought Oscar De La Hoya, are speaking out about what's going on and pretty much saying, look, I don't know what you guys are supposed to expect. This is how boxing goes. Let's talk about it in this video. But before I do, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And if you are a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you so much for your continued support. It really does make a gigantic difference to the channel. So thank you to everybody that supports in the super thanks and in the super chats and the cash apps of the videos that we do, and the live streams that we do. But let's get into this, man, because like I said, there's a lot of crying going on. And if people raise these type of issues any and every time there was fights, I would say, okay, hey, man, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Everybody is, you complain about it every time it happens. However, when people get selective outrage, when things don't necessarily work for their fighter, yeah, it's a little bit of a different take that I have on it. And in this particular situation is a perfect example where Gervonta Tank Davis is fighting Ryan Garcia. He will be fighting at 136 pounds, and there is a rehydration clause in the contract that will prevent that says both Gervonta and Ryan Garcia both cannot weigh over 146 pounds the morning of the weigh-in. Now, there is a coach named Breadman Edwards who also made a point that, look, man, as long as Ryan Garcia, if he makes 146, he's got the rest of the day to rehydrate. That man is going to be perfectly fine walking into the ring. That's Stephen Breadman Edwards, what he had to say. But what this video is about is what Leonard ELLERBY had to say, and another fighter that we used to be with Floyd Mayweather Promotions, goes by the name of Ishe Smith, former welterweight champion, had to say about the circumstance. And what was basically this: that people are always people are never happy with the things that they want to get. And that this thing with Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis is par for the course in a scenario like that. And they went into pretty much talking about what Floyd Mayweather Jr. had to do to get a fight with Oscar De La Hoya. And Oscar De La Hoya was at 150. He was a welterweight, and Floyd Mayweather Jr. was fighting at 140. I think he was coming off, right around the time he was coming off of that Ricky Hatton win at 140 pounds. That Oscar De La Hoya took the lion's share of the money. That Oscar De La Hoya also got to pick Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s gloves. And Floyd Mayweather Jr. had notoriously brittle hands. And Oscar De La Hoya got to pick his gloves. Now, so he got to pick his gloves. He also had the weight at 150. And Floyd had never fought at 100 and had never fought at 154 pounds before. Oscar De La Hoya had the fight at 154 pounds. And then on the day of the fight, Oscar De La Hoya outweighed Floyd Mayweather Jr. by 20 pounds. And Floyd Mayweather Jr. took the fight because that was the big money fight that had been calling for, that he'd been asking for. And as a result, beat Oscar De La Hoya in that fight. And, the rest is history. So pretty much, and then you can even go into other scenarios where Floyd Mayweather Jr. fought Canelo Alvarez. And Canelo Alvarez asked for a catch weight of I think it was 152. And agreed to do that for Floyd Mayweather Jr. to get the shot at Floyd Mayweather Jr. And these are both cases where guys are different size fighters. Okay, this is not a scenario where, like, say, for example, you have Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns fighting one another, and Oscar De La and Sugar Ray Leonard says, okay, I need you to weigh in at 143 because it would be easier for Sugar Ray Leonard to do that than it would be Tommy Hearns to do that, right? So it's just a scenario where people have been doing it for a while, and when it happens in favor of people, you know, their camp tends not to say anything. And so all of this big issue about Gervonta Davis taking advantage of him and all of this stuff, man, to me, it's just not, it's just a lot of crybaby stuff to me on the part of Ryan Garcia, because Ryan Garcia is the guy. First of all, Ryan Garcia is a 135 pounder. He's fought at that weight class many times. And on top of that, if he's the one that said he's really, really trying to make the fight, and you get the fight, signing up for a fight the way that the Gervonta Davis, in order to get this gigantic payday that he's about to get, if you accept it, what do you keep talking about it for? So it's just, to me, it's just a way to set up, to make Gervonta Davis look bad no matter what goes on, and to make an excuse for Ryan Garcia if Ryan Garcia was to lose. If Floyd Mayweather Jr. lost to Oscar De La Hoya, I don't remember any of those people from Oscar De La Hoya's camp or their fan bases getting up in arms because of what Oscar De La Hoya asked Floyd Mayweather Jr. to do. I've never, ever heard of that type of scenario going on when it is like, you know, I won't want to say it, but, you know, the guy with the white hat on in it. I personally think that Ryan Garcia would have been better served not to say anything and just go ahead and move on with his business. To say, oh man, why are you rehydrating me? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing that to me? Man, it just makes him come off bad in my opinion. Now, however, though, I will tell you a way that I think that people can get rid of a lot of this stuff. Have same day weigh-ins. If you have a same day weigh-in, and you have a guy that is fighting at 135 and a guy that wants to move it, I'm not even saying Oscar that Ryan Garcia moved down. Ryan Garcia didn't move down. Oscar he was already at 135 pounds. But if you do that, you have same day weigh-ins, then there's not going to be as much drama. Because if you can make 135 pounds a day of the fight, who cares about a rehydration clause? If you can make 100, if they agree to a catch weight of 136, who cares if they can, if what they can hydrate, there won't be a second weigh-in. So we could go back to the way that most of these fighters had to go, which is to weigh in the same, for the majority of the history of boxing, and weigh in the same day. But, you know, that people don't want to do that. Anyway, that's my take on the matter. You let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.